Arne Slot, from aspiring coach to Premier League champion. Imagine a young boy, wide-eyed and full of dreams, sitting on the sidelines of a football pitch, soaking in every word his father says as he coaches the local team. That boy was Arne Slot, who has now risen to become the head coach of the Premier League champions, a position once held by the legendary Pep Guardiola. It's a remarkable journey that began in the small town of Bergentheim, where football was more than just a game, it was a way of life. Henk de Jong, who has coached Cambuur multiple times, fondly recalls the early days of Slot's coaching career. He was always talking about Pep. De Jong chuckles, reminiscing about how Slot would pull out his extensive collection of videos featuring Bayern Munich and Barcelona matches to illustrate his tactical ideas. We would laugh and say, "Pep again, eh?" But we couldn't help but listen as he passionately dissected the games. Back in the 2014-15 season, while Guardiola was busy rewriting the rules of football, Slot was just starting to carve out his own path. At 36, he joined de Jong as an assistant coach, bringing with him a youthful idealism and a hunger to learn from the best. After a modest playing career, Slot found himself back at his childhood club, PC Zwolle, coaching youth players. De Jong recalls, "I liked his style. He wasn't the fastest player, but he had the mind of a number 10, always thinking 2 steps ahead." Cambuur was enjoying a successful run in the Eredivisie, and the coaching staff often engaged in deep discussions about tactics, drawing inspiration from Dutch football legends like Johan Cruyff and, of course, Guardiola. It was a challenge managing 2 genius assistants who sometimes had differing views, de Jong admits, but it was clear that Slot was destined for greatness. After a successful stint as a joint caretaker manager, Slot's career took off. He moved to AZ Alkmaar, where he served as both assistant and head coach, before making headlines with his controversial switch to Feyenoord. There he led the team to a league title in 2023, triumphing over the giants of PSV and Ajax. Yet, de Jong believes that the essence of Cambuur still resonates in Slot's coaching philosophy. At Cambuur, if you don't perform, the fans will let you know. They're hard-working people, just like in Rotterdam and Liverpool. You have to earn their respect by playing special football, not just blending in. Slot's roots run deep in the small town of Bergentheim, where he grew up in a community that valued hard work and independence. His father, Arne Slot, was not just a player but also a coach who instilled a love for the game in his son from a young age. "I took Arne to my games when he was just a kid," Arne recalls. "He always wanted to be involved, sitting in the corner of the dressing room, soaking up everything I said." Bert Snip, a local coach, remembers Arne as a prodigy even then. Every Saturday he would sit on the bench, watching and learning. He had a natural understanding of the game, and it was clear he was destined for something special. Snip also coached Arne's first national success in a small-sided tournament, where they won 3 championships, showcasing the young talent's potential. As Arne Slot's career continues to soar, his father acknowledges the shift in family dynamics. "Yes, I see a lot of myself in him, especially his winning mentality," Arne admits. But his wife, Finny, playfully interjects, "Well, you sulk for a week if you lost." Arne never lets a loss get to him. To which Arne responds with a smile, "That's because he hardly ever loses." Arne Slot's journey from a curious child on the sidelines to a Premier League champion is a testament to passion, hard work, and the influence of those who believed in him. As he continues to make his mark in the world of football, one thing is clear: he's not just following in the footsteps of giants, he's creating his own legacy.